Yeah, what up, people? Welcome to another episode of Social Moments. So, yesterday, Bridget Otoo, Metro TV's news presenter, dropped some bombshell on the Twitter app about the Ghana Police Service and how a neighbor of hers had to pay the consequences for their inactions because a crime was reported and Ghana Police did absolutely nothing about it. It's mortifying, it's what it is. So, in the tweet, she says, "My neighbor reported to the Dev Traco Ghana Police Service in Community 25 a week ago that thieves had broken into their home. The police never went to check the scene. Today at 2:30, the armed robbers came back and shot the man in the family. He's at the emergency now." I mean, the insanity of it all, but it doesn't even end there. She continued, "Their doctor works for me. This is really tragic. They are a poor family who are taking care of someone's home. At GH Police Service, justice shouldn't be about who has money and who doesn't. You must pursue all cases even when they are poor. Perhaps if the Ghana Police Service had gone there when they first reported, they would have advised them on what to do, but they let this poor family face this alone. I pray the man survives his gunshot wounds since it's on his face. I'm really terrified, sad and heartbroken by this." I mean, usually when armed robbers attack a place, the last thing they'll be doing is showing their faces in that same place ever again. So this is really suspicious, right? It's either a different set of armed robbers, and if it's the same armed robbers who return, there's something fishy really going on here. So I went into the comment to check, and apparently I wasn't the only one who had some concerns. Hot Eye says, "I keep saying the police is not my friend. They are nowhere to be found when you need them the most. I once had a robbery attack, and before they broke in, I tried calling the police and I was speaking undertone. The policeman asked me, why am I talking undertone like a woman?" Charlie, this is fucked up, but nah, seriously. Why? Did they want him to be shouting so he get caught? Oh, Ghana Police. As Hassan Cisse says, at GH Police Service, I had my motorbike stolen into my Community 7 about 5 months ago and reported the case to the Community 8 police precinct. Would you believe I made it known to the officer that there was a CCTV camera at the nearby edifice, which could give us a clue about the robbery? Would you believe that the officer never stepped a foot at the crime scene, talk less making an effort to reach out to the owners of the CCTV camera to have a lead on the case? He told me to try and go speak to the people to grant me the chance to watch the video or give me a copy to bring to him." No, the truth about Ghana Police is that unless something really big is happening, where there are media cameras all over the place, where we come out IGP to act really fast, like what happened in the Islamic Senior High School. Your man chartered the plane, and by afternoon time, he was in the school because it was all over social media and on every news publication, newspapers, TVs, radio stations. They don't want that bad outlook out there. So in that case, they will rush. It's kind of like how they quickly replied the British High Commissioner. Anything that will keep them in the public's eye in a not so favorable way, they act really fast. If you are somebody who is not known, and that's the reality. If Ophelia says, "You make I catch something right now. Someone stole my motorbike for 5 months now. I took the police to see the family, and anytime I call them, they claim they are on it till I gave up. If you're rich in the country, no one respects your case. Fuck up system." See what I say? At Owusu Amufa says, "Social media police who pretend to be working in front of cameras, they care less about the people except when they are on cameras." Don Mufti says, "Would be nice to see this on TV3 News today for everyone in the country to know how the police in this country approach some of these situations. An investigation must also be to know why they didn't show up after the first report was made to them. Someone must be punished." Someone definitely should be punished about this. The original Melanie says, "Poor human resource management as a result of poor leadership skills. Is this how we want to emphasize on the black man is capable of managing his own affairs to the world? You people with this agenda of a black man can manage his own affairs. If somebody mess up, by all means, lambast the person. Stop lumping all of us together. This is the Ghana Police Service, not every single black man. How nonsense is that?" Jar Rastafari says, "This country and nothing works. If it were to be a rich man case by now, you see the celebrity IGP Dan Parry with his stick on TV. And your brother says this is the same police force that you must give transport fare to before they go with you anywhere to investigate a matter you report and expect you to buy them lunch. Sometimes you don't understand why people depend on God. The Ghana police cannot be trusted for anything good. I remember when we were growing up and we joke like, if you call the police service, they will ask you, the armed robbers, are they armed? You say yes, and they'll ask you, are they with knife or guns? You say guns, and they will say, go and call your brother to come and fight them. It sounds like a joke, but maybe they won't tell you go and fight your brother to come and fight them, but low key, you might be left to die. Because how do somebody report a crime? You do nothing about it for the armed robbers to show up later. I mean, it smells fishy AF. Like I said, this is either different set of criminals, or if it's the same one, then the police must be involved. And this was some sort of punishment because they went and reported them. Because if I rob a place, I won't be showing my face at that place ever again, unless I left some evidence where I come clean up or something. It's like common sense. Armed robbers are not that stupid. This is suspicious. As Zugu says, what were you thinking? Do you think it's coincidental that the armed robbers came to shoot the same man after going to make a report about the robbery? The police are the armed robbers. Trust me, the thief is in that station. I mean, very suspicious. Sylvester says, for all you know, it's them. Riff Rap says, they are part of our problem in this country. And Justice says, there was a life-threatening incident in my neighborhood somewhere in January. I called the police to come in and help. They answered the phone call, looked at the details, and said they will be on their way immediately. It's been 7 months now, and they are still on their way. Another person replied, same thing happened to me. I went to the station, made a report, and I was told to go back and capture where they passed and bring it back. They never bothered to come see for themselves. So Golisa says, this reminds me of when armed robbers came to attack me and firing gun on me. When the sun rises, I gathered all the bullets and took it to Community 22 police station, reported the incident to the CID there, and do you know what he told me? He told me to go take picture of where the scene and come show it to him. I got angry, took the bullets, came back home, and then sent it to my grandma in the village the following day. Odd. How would you send it to your grandma? Wait, are there no forensics team in the police station where something happened, where they would come scoop things out and go do investigations? 7 series says the armed robber might be an officer by day and robber at night. Think about it, they show no concern. Right? And Junior says, but they have the time to reply diplomats about waste. That's where their power is, an institution that has lost its direction. I mean, they can't risk looking bad in the eyes of the world on social media. So, priorities, I guess. And Riff Rap says, Ghana police are politicians. When I see all of these things, it reawakens a fear in me, like a phobia, a legitimate fear I have, which I hope never to face till at least I die to the rest of my life. And one is something bad happening, so much so that I'll need the help of Ghana police. And the other one is being so sick that I'll be needed to be admitted in a government hospital. Legitimate fears of mine, because time and time again, these two government bodies have shown, our lives are not really that much of a priority. And I never hope to encounter that. Let me know what you think about this whole debacle in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe, catch you later.